Life in Spanglish, episode 2. That sounds like an audiobook, doesn't it?
It does. You sound like you've been practicing.
I have not.
No, but
I am Honey German.
And I'm Carolina Bermudez.
And this is our second episode. And we're getting into a nice swing of things.
Yeah, but we're both dragging today. Let's be honest.
Listen, I'm shattered. I'm not dragging. I'm done.
But you're here, and that's like the commitment. You had a concert last night.
Yeah, we had our big powerhouse concert at Prudential Center last night. And we pretty much stopped working at like 2 a.m. and I was up at 6 already.
So you stopped working at 2 a.m. I woke up at 2 a.m. because my son had a fever of 102 and was screaming. Normally I get up at 3:45. Oh my gosh, I could hear him. That's the thing. It's like I nudged my husband. I was just like, hello. I'm thinking maybe I can get a little more sleep. But then I was like, no, wait, he's sick. I had to go upstairs, take care of my baby.
Aww.
Then I had to leave him. I felt so bad.
I
so
can
it's like
imagine.
I said I am on that same level. Not like because of partying, but because of my kid. You know what I mean?
And that's what makes us such a perfect pairing because our lives are so opposite.
Way different. You were hanging out with Tekashi and Cardi B. I was hanging out with Mr. Elephant and Mantika. So, but we were talking about how over the weekend, everybody went out. It was Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
People were celebrating.
It's so crazy. Halloween hasn't even happened and everybody had so much fun already. I'm like,
It's
I want
like,
parts.
I know, right? But like my husband and I think I had told you this, that my husband Mark, it's like his Super Bowl.
okay.
He only gets excited about like huge things. The birth of my son, us getting married, Halloween every year. Like this is like his jam. So every year he wants to have the most outrageous outfit. And we were looking, he was supposed to be a hippo in a ballerina outfit.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But it didn't fit him. And when I tell you, it looked like somebody like ran over his dog. He was so upset. He was just like, why am I so tall? This sucks. This ruins the whole outfit. I was like, well, we can find something else. Like, you know.
Something comparable.
Yeah, something that was like equally outrageous, but he wasn't as satisfied. So we both went as ballerinas. He did an inflatable ballerina and I was like a real one. And our caption was offending ballerinas around the world since 2018. Funny enough.
It looked good though. I loved it.
you.
You looked amazing.
One of the ballerinas from the New York Ballet liked the picture. I was like, oh my God, this is so cool.
That is so cool.
I'm verified. But there was an article that came out that we were talking about, about how like millennials are most likely to find culture-based Halloween costumes offensive. And I thought that was interesting because in my mind, I would think millennials would be the ones that don't pay as much attention to that kind of stuff.
I think the thing here is that millennials are much more woke and they're very in tune with like what is, you know, racially offensive, culturally offensive, you know. Back in the days, everything was fair game.
Well, like the whole Megyn Kelly scandal that just happened over the past week.
Where she was talking about, you know,
Blackface.
her childhood. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Which, and you know, for the record, we would like to state that's never acceptable. It's never okay. But I do believe that she is part of a different generation.
She is.
You know what I mean?
Is. Millennials are very woke.
Yeah.
And they're very hypersensitive about everything that's going on around them. Mm-hmm. And they don't have any problem to be like, that was offensive.
Right.
I feel attacked. That was racist. Like straight to your face.
Yes.
And it's good. You know, we're woke.
Yeah.
Which is key.
Which was kind of my concern when we were looking for Halloween costumes because I had to put it through the filter. I was like, okay, are we going to offend anybody with this costume? You have to think that way nowadays.
I do it all the time. I'm like, is this going to offend anyone? Is this going to offend any race, any religion, any group of humans? Because now we're like categorized in so many different ways, you know, from the plus size community to the curly hair community. You have the Afro Latinos. It's like we have to be mindful of so many different things when putting things out into the universe. But yeah, costumes can be very tricky.
Well, I always said that my only gauge is like, is it sexy? Is it cute?
I feel like with women, that is a thing, though. We always want to look sexy.
Well, my husband wanted me last year to be, he was the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters, and he wanted me to be the green slime. And I was like, I'm not going to be the green slime.
You're good at being
that's
sexy.
Not fun. No, I was a sexy Ghostbuster. Like, you know, but we were trying to go for it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't put that much thought into it. But now I am putting more thought into it because of, you know, just the news and pop culture and just people talking about these things. But yeah, I feel like I'm more concerned about my kids But they just want to be superheroes. There's nothing wrong with a good superhero.
And it can be done tastefully. You know, I saw like a white kid dressed as Malcolm X, and there was no blackface involved. It was just, you know, the glasses we know him for wearing, the suits we know him for wearing, and, you know, just props that deliver the message of who he was dressed up as.
Right.
You know, it can still be done. It's just
in a respectful manner,
be
too.
Tasteful about it. Yeah, no, 100%. I have my my costume on deck.
Give it to me.
Me and like 3 of my friends are going as all the different colored little Kims from the Crush on You video.
That is so amazing and creative and good. Wait.
I got the black and yellow, of course.
I was going to say, which color are you?
Listen, but I bought my wig online on Amazon. I did not know it was coming from China. Child, it just came like yesterday. I didn't even know deliveries came on Sundays from UPS.
Really?
This wig is so raggedy and so cheap. I
is
swear
it
to you.
yak hair?
Listen, no, it is nylon. It is like fishing
goat.
string. It's horrible, but it's going to serve its purpose.
And that's all it needs to do.
That's it. Just I don't give that wig more than 5 minutes before it disintegrates.
Do not get near anybody. No flammable items near
Hell
my honey,
nah.
please.
If y'all smoking blunts, please get away from me because I cannot die in this little Kim costume. This can't be it.
Wait, so who's going to be the purple little Kim? The one where Diana Ross like smacked
the
on
purple
her booty?
little that's at an award show. She's not. She's not part of this.
That's not Crush on You, but I thought. Oh, okay. So it's just the Crush on You.
Yes,
video.
just a Crush on You
Got
video.
it.
So like I have my sister. My sister's doing the blue, and then one of my close friends, Ashley, she's doing the red.
I love.
And then Sherelle's doing the green. Sherelle got that horrible Howard the Duck wig. I'm like, girl, I feel for you with that Jocelyn Hernandez wig. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, is that from Love and Hip Hop?
Yes.
That girl? Okay,
yes.
See,
she wears the little tiny wig. It's terrible.
I got you.
But I'm gonna share the pictures. I'm excited about it. You know, and it's like we're all different colors, we're all different sizes, but we're all gonna be representative of Little Kim, her greatness. You know, being a queen, one of the trailblazers. You know, in hip hop.
Yeah.
So it's like. Not for one moment did I think, you know, I can't be Little Kim because that's when she used to be brown. Because she no longer is.
Yeah, but
am I being offensive?
No, I don't know because she is significantly lighter now than she was before.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I know someone that works with her beauty wise, and they told me that's makeup. That she actually has dark skin still.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
That when she doesn't have the makeup on, Kim is still brown Little Kim.
Well, I say you, Lil' Kim.
And that warms my heart, though.
Yeah.
I want her to be brown Little Kim.
I know. I love Lil' Kim. I think she's great. But, you know, the one thing I was going to say for you guys is that you always know where the other person is at. You're all so colorful in the bar. You know what I mean? Like your crew, you will always be able to identify your crew.
Listen, I told them, I said, y'all better come early in Halloween. We need to go viral. If y'all come at like 9 p.m., I'm not doing this shit.
So wait,
I swear to you, I'm not doing it.
Are you going out Wednesday night? Is this like the thing?
I don't even need to go out, Carolina. I just want to take good pictures and tag Little Kim in hopes of her sharing it.
She's doing it for the gram.
Exactly. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm not even going to lie to you. I wanted to do them on Sunday during the day.
Yeah.
When I have my glam.
Well, that glam was next level. Honey's glam for Powerhouse. Your eyes.
Listen, this girl, Jenny, it's like.
I have to get in touch with her.
Please do so because she's so amazing and she's so humble. And, you know, she's not like one of these huge Instagram stars, but she's a fellow Latina. And
she's young.
And she's young and she's just getting started. But most importantly, she has talent.
Yeah.
And I love supporting other females that have talent. I never want them to feel discouraged.
No, but you put her out there, too, on your social media, which is so important, I think, for young people who are coming out.
Exactly. You have to. It's like you have, and even if you pay for a service, still.
It's a way of
help a girl
them
out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's almost like an extra tip.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like getting on yours.
And she's super grateful.
Well, we were talking about this before you came in. I was looking at this TED Talk, and it's called Lie Spotting, Proven Techniques to Detect Deception. I wanted to ask you a question. Can you spot a liar?
100%.
You can?
I know when people are lying to me. It's just their body language is just always off, especially with somebody I know.
Yeah.
They can't lie to me. My husband does this weird cough when he's getting ready to lie. He's like,
Okay.
Okay, so you about to lie. Got it. Go ahead.
Right. So go ahead and give me your lie so I can
he like
refute every last
stalls. He
part
like
of it.
stalls a little bit with this dry cough he doesn't even have.
My husband cannot lie to me. And I said to him, don't even bother. Save your energy for your last days, baby, because I know you are lying. His lip curls and it does this little thing. And I said to him, I'm like, okay, so basically you're lying to me right now.
Yeah.
Like I'll say to him, oh, did you go to, whatever, BJ's or running it? Yeah, I went, but they didn't have it. They didn't. And then his lip will curl and I'm like, you didn't even go.
I need those type of lies in my life.
Oh, I know, right? Like if he went to pick up milk or like snacks.
Yeah.
These are the
100%.
issues.
I need to press my husband like, were you texting with your ex-girlfriend?
Oh,
I saw a name same and it looks similar to your ex. Again, our lives are so different.
Oh my gosh. I caught my husband. No, this is so funny because we were over the weekend. I was putting the kids to bed and he was staying downstairs. And I caught him when I walked downstairs. You can see what somebody's doing on the couch. And he put his phone away really fast. And I looked at him and I was like, oh, okay. So playing golf again? And he was like, oh. He plays this golf game. Those are the things that
that's amazing.
He is not texting with anybody. But I go, you act like it's something so bad. I'm like, you could have just told me that you were playing golf.
Why?
Like,
have you told him that he does it too much?
I did tell him that.
That's probably what it is. Yeah. My husband doesn't care though.
He's obsessed.
He watches Instagram like it's television at a very high volume. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm like, listen, can you turn your stories off, please?
Really?
And he could care less.
He does it. So my Mark does not have one social media. He has a Facebook business page. Yeah. He wouldn't even know how to find Instagram on my phone.
Here's the thing. My husband has no social media, but he has like this one ghost account with like one photo just so he can see everything that I do and all the comments that men leave for me.
Really?
So that then he
But
can be
that's
like,
not on you.
who is this? And why are they saying they miss you? I'm like, I have no clue who that is, first of all.
Oh my gosh.
And I stopped stalking my comments, please.
That he is your stan.
He really
I love
is.
it.
He
Oh
really
my
is.
gosh. Well, they were saying how there's like these signs. Okay, so basically stalling tactics. So if you ask a question, did you go and do something? And then they would be like, well, did I do it? Of course not. So it's almost like they're qualifying it by saying that they did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're winning time. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, wait, let me just repeat what she said really quick while I gather all my thoughts.
Yeah.
And stall the whole answer.
But see, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gullible or if I just believe people, because if somebody says,
I'm a skeptic. I believe nothing.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Then maybe I need to wake up a little bit, because then the second sign that they said was skipping contractions. I did not do it. I only think of Bill Clinton. Like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But you did.
But
Kinda.
you did. Exactly. And then they make those sweeping statements. I would never.
They're so offended, clutching their pearls. Why would you ever think? Because you a liar, that's why.
Yes. Well, see, I look at these more. I would put these through the filter of people that I work with, because I hear these a lot from people that I work with. Like for me, I don't know. I guess it's like you work with people all the time and you get to know them. But I do know somebody that I work with that speaks in those like sweeping statements. It would never happen. And I'm like, you know what happened. You know what I mean?
And here's an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like this one right here. As far as I recall, that means you're about to lie to me.
Right.
That means you're omitting some information. And you go like, oh, I forgot that.
Well, because they've already given themselves the break by saying, as far as I can recall. You know what I mean? Because then after, when you come back at them with something,
Yeah.
that, well, I said I didn't recall the whole thing.
A lot of people also like to go into defensive mode.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a huge one.
What?
Family, especially. Oh, God.
Are you talking to me? Wait, so defensive mode means what?
Like, how can you doubt me?
But see, my mom says shit like that to me. So is my mom lying? I feel like she might be lying.
Moms be lying.
Yeah.
I'm sure you lie to your kids sometimes.
All the time. All the time. This is horrible. They're going to go back and listen to it, but I do. I definitely lie to my kids to get what I want sometimes. Or I hate this one. Don't you have something better to do?
No.
Don't you have something, like, why are you now questioning what my daily activities are? Because I'm questioning you.
I wish I had a flashlight so I could put it in your face. That's how much I want to question you right
Where
now.
were you on the night of
Exactly.
June 26th, 1993?
This like first 48 right now. I need all the answers. Don't play with me.
See, I don't know. I feel like I use a lot of these, but I feel like I am an honest person. I always say, well, to be honest, you know, if I'm going to say something to somebody and it's honest, I tell them, because I only do it to not hurt them in the end. I think sometimes honesty can really hurt people. And if you care about somebody, you want to tell them the truth, but you want to kind of let them down easy.
I know. It's so hard. Like, you have to like sugarcoat things. It happens to me. And, you know, in my family, a lot of times I have to tell them like what you're doing is either inappropriate, you're overstepping your boundaries, you're kind of like pushing too much weight on somebody else. But it has to be told. And the funny thing is, people really get hurt when you call them out on their BS.
Yeah, but see, I really get hurt by you lying to me. So should I not call you out?
Some people be wanting to like for you to just massage them and just tell them how great they are. And when you tell them you have a problem with something,
yeah,
they get mad.
See, but that's the whole issue of accountability, where I think that if you're really truly an honest person, you can sit back and say, you know what, I could have done better there, or I compromised this relationship by being a liar.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a really difficult thing to do.
It really is. My husband has come forward sometimes and been like, I really apologize. Like,
yeah.
And I appreciate that much more than a gift or anything else. It's just accountability really matters to me tons. It's just for you to be like, this is what I did it wrong, I apologize. That's like key in my life.
Right. It's a sincere apology. But then I feel like there are a lot of men who like to buy things for their women or for their loved ones or significant others as a way of kind of getting over it.
Yeah.
And I was never that type of person.
That doesn't fix anything. Like I say all the time, like, you can't fix how I feel. It's going to take time, and I'm going to have to feel like you were genuinely remorseful and apologetic.
Yeah. And I think that that's the only way that you can get through things. Have you ever gone through therapy with your husband?
No.
My husband,
I did suggest it, but he was not with it. He's like hood, Brooklyn boy, Puerto Rican. Like, he is not willing to talk to anyone about anything. Like, he barely talks to me.
Yeah.
Very closed off.
He's very
macho,
introverted.
and very like, this is what my father taught me when I was a little kid. And just the man of the house type of vibe.
Well, my husband is the same but different. So very introverted, doesn't really like give a lot of emotion, but we had to go through counseling. We went through therapy after I had my second child because it was really tough, like managing everything.
You were bumping heads a lot?
Yeah, it was just more of like the communication was off. And so I said to him, I go, this works for other couples.
It does.
We love our relationship. We love our family. Like, sometimes you have to work to get the results that you want.
A lot of times.
We went a couple of times, and when I tell you, he was like, we're done. We're fixed. Everything's great.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, well, no, we weren't. But I was like, he was trying to get out of going to therapy. But I said, we have to continue to work at it. But we did gain these really amazing tools. And it only did take like a couple of times we needed that other person to shed light on the situation for him to like wake up and be like, oh, wow, yeah, my wife is dealing with a lot. Maybe I should tell her when I need something or, because I'm managing the household and the children and everything. So I would say that therapy for us was so productive. It was so positive, but a lot of men are very hesitant to do it.
Oh, he would never. And we've been together many years, probably like over a decade, dating, engaged, married, all together. And, we've had bad times. Like, we had times where we separated, and didn't talk for months. And after even living together. And anytime I suggested, like, can we go see like a therapist? He's like, how are we going to see a therapist? We're not even married. That means the relationship is doomed already.
No.
And I'm like, no, it doesn't mean that. It just means like we have issues that we need to work out through. Yeah. And he was never with it.
You know what? Keep it in the back burner.
I will.
You never know.
He's more mature now.
Yeah.
So I tried to do that when he was like probably late 20s. Like, he wasn't with it.
And I think that there are tools, like I said, that we learned that now when we're in a tight situation or like when things are just getting like, my husband Mark, he'll take me aside and he'll just be like, do you remember what Ellen said? And I'm like, yeah, I remember.
Therapist?
Yeah, Ellen.
Oh.
And then that's where we're just like, okay, reset.
You catch each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
good.
where it's almost like it's checks and balances with one another. So the whole lying thing, I mean, like you said, you wish you had my problems about lying.
For real.
Like, did you break down the cardboard boxes because they're not going to take them out for recycling? He's like, yeah, I did. Those are the things that we argue about.
My husband's amazing, but he's just,
well, you guys are at a different
kid.
stage.
He's a big kid. I swear. I sometimes I feel like men just never grow up, but I tell him all the time, I'm like, I feel like we don't have kids because you are my kid.
Oh, he'll always be your kid.
Oh
no,
my
he'll
God.
always be your kid. Forget it. I have a sick baby right now, and my biggest baby is my 41-year-old that has a cough. I'm like, dude, oh, wait, really
You
quick.
will live.
I know we have to go, but I did want to bring that up. That's so funny that you mentioned that because did you hear about Simone Biles, the gymnast?
Yes.
She had a kidney stone and competed.
Wow.
And was basically in the hospital and told her teammates, I'll be Gucci by tomorrow. Had to compete with a kidney stone. I had my husband in the middle of the kitchen floor with a blanket around him.
When
he
he
had
had it?
a sniffle.
Oh, well, sniffles. I thought he had a kidney stone too.
If he had a kidney stone, I would be like visiting the lawyer with a will.
By the casket?
Yes. I mean, I would live to tell his story. I say to him all the time, honey, I'm going to live to tell your story, but you have a cold, okay? Like, that is the true strength of a woman, man.
Women are different.
I'm
Women are
telling
different.
you.
Because they really are. My brother was in the hospital for like a kidney stone.
Yes.
And if I show you the picture of the stone, I don't know. Listen, I don't want to pass judgment, but he sent me something. I had to like zoom in. I couldn't even see it. I'm like, this had you in the hospital for 3 days?
Well, the only thing that I will give credit to the men for, though, because they have to pass it through that tiny little hole.
Oh, do they?
And it's a jagged, and
I didn't
you
know
may
how it
not
came
look
out.
at it,
Oh, pause.
but
I did not know
for
none
real,
of that.
Yes, yeah. Wait, is this your brother or brother-in-law?
This is my brother.
Okay, I was gonna say things you don't want to know about any guys, or, but like, yeah, that just amazed me, and I thought, like, I'm gonna big up Simone Biles for like just being the biggest woman and like just totally going for it.
And it's not like she's going to an office job. No disrespect for people to work at offices, but she's over here, somersaulting, backflips,
twisting her insides,
exactly.
And like all kinds of, I said, you know what?
Pain?
No, I honestly cannot concentrate if I have like a fart trapped. Like I have IBS. I cannot go about my day.
Exactly.
Like, and this girl went out there and competed and she crushed it. So Simone Biles, like, you're the best. I love you. And I'm going to keep this story in my back pocket for when my husband tries to act a fool. I'll be like, okay, hold on 1 second. Let me give you some receipts.
We need to get him some video of Simone Biles doing like 7 somersaults in a row.
Seriously.
And she was dying of kidney stones.
Yeah, she's the best. I love me some Simone. So yeah, so anyway, I know you have to go and get ready for your Halloween outfit.
Yes.
You got some like last minute touches to do.
Listen, I am stressed about this Halloween costume. I bought everything on Amazon. It was like an $8.99 for like everything, so it might fall apart on me.
But you know what? You only need it to last for 4 hours.
Or one picture.
That's it. There you go. I love it. Well, we'll be back to do this again. I cannot wait to talk to you about whatever comes up to us next week. That's the thing. It's like we're kind of like potpourri right now.
Yeah, and I want people to hit us up. Let us know, the things that you want us to tackle. Or if you have any questions, we should definitely take some questions from, social media. There's a lot of people that have questions about you, what you do, my lifestyle. So we're definitely going to take some questions. Make sure to follow us. I'm Honey German on everything.
Yes, and I'm the real Carolina. There was an imposter.
We took care of that. Yes. We took care of that.
All right, we'll be back next week. Until then, keep living your life in Spanglish. There you go.
Or living your best life.
There you go.
In Spanglish.
Yes.
There you go. Let's go.